Hey Japanoblogers! Today we're going to do a interesting video that I think we want to probably start doing more on this channel. We're actually going to do a comparison of different fruits that are here in Japan. So today we're going to do one of my favorite fruits, which is apples. I really like apples. And we'll start off with the 3 different apples that we got. Oh my goodness. That did not work. Okay, so first thing about apples here in Japan. There's only like what looks to be a couple of different apples you can get. There's not the huge variety that you can get in America. Yeah, it's got some spots on it, whatever. So, right here we have a 98 yen apple that we got from our local grocery store. This apple is 198 yen we got from the same grocery store, and this apple is 130 yen and we got that from a local vegetable stand here in town. So you can kind of see the size difference. You can definitely see a bit of a color difference between the 3 apples. So let's just fix this. So the least expensive, medium, most expensive. And really quick, most fruits you'll see here, if they're selling them individually, will have this foamy thing on it. It's just a protective barrier to keep all the fruit from bruising as it bumps against each other.
Yeah. So unlike America, where usually you find like just a bushel of fruit in a pile or something, usually things that are in Japan or that are sold individually have their own individual wrapping for some odd reason.
Yeah. They do sell bags of apples. We've seen that. But there's not just the loose apples, especially the more expensive fruits. They'll definitely have something like this on it. The funny thing is, this is actually a choker trend. That's a headband. Okay. So, I really like apples. Kyle's kind of meh on apples. So we're going to do a taste test of our 3 different apples. Here's
Eat.
Alright, so again, this is the 98 yen apple. I want Kyle to go first. Factoid while he's chewing, most Japanese actually will not eat the skin, and I can halfway understand why. It's kind of waxy a little bit. It doesn't taste bad, it just feels funky. So what do you think?
Tastes like applesauce. I mean, duh, right? But tastes like applesauce.
This one's got a nice flavor. This one tastes really crisp and clean. This one tastes like apple. So I think our first consensus on the first apple is it's really good. Do you like that?
Very appley.
I'll just eat the skin. So the first apple.
Not the best. I would say 3.
3.5, 3? Okay.
Out of 5.
Yep. Alright, so now we're going to go to the 130 yen apple.
From the local markets.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of bits on it, but it's local. It was grown somewhere around our area.
And comparatively,
it is huge.
Yeah. Eat.
Right, apple number 2.
Sweeter. Different taste.
The look, except for the size, and the taste of this one reminds me more of a gala apple, whatever it's called in America, which is one of my favorite apples next to the pink lady. The first one reminded me of just a red delicious apple.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Yeah.
This is a bit tartar.
I could see this one for baking.
Or a bit more tart. Okay.
I like that one.
5 being my absolute favorite, I would definitely have again. That'd be a 4.5.
That one's around a 4 for me. Alright, so now we're on to the 198 yen apple. It's a yapple. This one's still waxy. Yep. And the color is a lot darker than any of the other ones that we've seen. Alright.
Bing. Definitely juicier.
This one does not taste like apple though.
No, the flavor's not there.
It's crisp. It's juicy.
But I mean, the cheap one had flavor.
It's not bad, just... I don't taste apple.
Yeah. It's like watered down apple flavoring.
Which is saying a lot because they have apple flavored water here. Here's your picture.
I mean, it's edible, but not much flavor to it.
That's not the worst apple. I've tasted worse in America. So what would we give this one? I give it a 3.
Well, it gets extra points for being juicy for me, but there wasn't much flavor. 2.
2.5-ish, somewhere in there.
2.5 being generous.
Yeah, so 2 and 3 for this one. So between the 3 apples that we've tried, the 98 yen apple, the 130 yen apple, and the 198 yen apple, we like the
138 one.
130. Close enough.
130, whatever.
The cheap one is good, but the middle one had the most flavor. And it's a good size.
Yeah, already starting to brown too.
Yeah, we'll take care of that. So, if you're listening to the prices that we're listing, 98 yen, 130, whatever, that can seem a little expensive for an apple. But, I mean, if you want to go all out, the 198 yen apple is not bad. You're just not going to get the apple flavor. So, if you want flavor and juiciness, go for the 130 yen apple, and definitely look at your local mom and pop, either vegetable stands or small grocery stores or places like that where you're going to find really the local stuff, because it's been grown. Could have been grown over there for all we know.
And relatively cheap too.
Yeah, we think some of the reasons the prices are so big, the Japanese don't really consume fruit like we do in America. Yeah. But it's still good. You can still get a lot of fruit, and there's a lot of different fruit. So, if you guys have any questions about the different apples that we've tried, please leave us questions in the comments down below. Or you can go check out our page, Japanoblog/apples. And you'll be able to see a more detailed review of what we thought about the apples. But I guess until the next video, which if you guys want us to try certain fruits, let us know. I mean, we don't know all the fruits here.
But we may spend, the $200 in a watermelon.
No.
It's in May.
No.
May.
No. If you want us to try any other fruits, let us know. We'll try and find them, and we'll give you guys an honest review as we find them and try them.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye. Oh, strawberry apples are actually imported from California.
I don't even know what strawberry apples are.
No, sorry, strawberry apples. Strawberries.
What's a strawberry apple? Okay.
Apple in the brain.